Hey guys, Man TV here with a breaking news episode of Tech Talk. In this episode, I'm going to be covering the latest news about the iPhone HD/iPhone 4G, so stay tuned. Now to begin, Engadget got some pictures yesterday of what was supposedly the next generation iPhone, the iPhone 4G/HD. These were pictures of an iPhone that someone apparently found at a bar, disguised in an iPhone 3G case. It apparently had a front-facing camera and 80 gigabytes of internal storage. An Engadget viewer actually matched these photos up with some photos that were posted on Twitter back on February 20th by a Twitter user. The photos posted on Twitter basically looked like it was the same exact iPhone, but there were 7 pictures that basically covered all the different parts of the iPhone. Those pictures included the iPhone with the back off, just the front of it, from the side where you see some very strange volume rockers that may or may not be real, the top, the sides, and the bottom. Now on the bottom you actually see a micro SD card slot. On the front you actually see a front-facing camera, and like I said, on the side there's some very strange volume rockers. Now if you look at these Twitter pictures versus the pictures that were sent to Engadget, it's exactly the same phone, the strange volume rockers are on both, and basically everything is exactly the same. But now, Engadget just got some breaking news pictures. They've actually had this picture for a few months, and if you remember and follow Engadget, they actually posted a picture that was sent to them of an iPad bolted down to a table. It had an iPhone on top of it, and this was one day before the iPad launched, so apparently that was the iPad, and it turned out to be true. Engadget actually believes that the picture of the iPad bolted down to the table was straight from an Apple testbed. So it's very possible that that's completely true, and they didn't really notice anything until now. There's actually an iPhone on the right side and on top of the iPad. The one on top of the iPad was very obvious, but no one really examined that until now. And now people are actually starting to think that the iPhone on top of the iPad is the next generation iPhone, and the one to the right side of the iPad, which you don't really see a lot of it, it's a very low resolution picture and that part of it is very blurry, is also the next generation iPhone. Now, examining these pictures, you see that yes, there's a front-facing camera. There apparently looks to be some sort of aluminum casing on the iPhone. You can basically see aluminum on the bottom, but the rest is believed to be covered by a case. And above all, Engadget's source, which they didn't name, apparently says that yes, this is the next generation iPhone. The source also says that the next generation iPhone will have a front-facing camera, a higher resolution screen, a higher resolution camera with flash, and a micro SD card slot. Now on the 7 Twitter pictures, people believe that there is a micro SD card slot around the side, and it's very possible that that is the next generation iPhone, even though it kind of does look a little bit Japanese knockoff-ish. MacRumors.com also got some photos of the inside of the next generation iPhone. Now, this isn't just the inside, it is the inside, but it's also the outside casing. It's both the inside front and the inside back. There's the top, the screen, and the top actually has a little indent for the front-facing camera. So yeah, guys, that's basically it for this breaking news episode of Tech Talk. You can find all the pictures and all the content discussed in this video in the description. And so, yeah, that's basically it. Make sure to comment below on what you think about the next generation iPhone, if you think these rumors are true, if you think these pictures are true. Bye.